million in his career.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. And there's the bell for round one. Oh, they landed a good jab there. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in a headlights.
Hey, those punches add up. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That left hook missed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. They threw the hook, it didn't land. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Boxing. Be smart.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Just stay focused. Don't let it...
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll...
Hosting this fight, now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right...
confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus.
Just bear it a little bit.
Let's do it.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He misses with that jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Only catching air with that hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Be about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and...
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't...
Get back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take...
To fight. Great round. Good work. He was thinking.
Around. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
Get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Come on, switch on. Get your box.
Change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Let's go.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Nice counter shot. Trying to score with the uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which fighter will say no mas? Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Shot lands. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good man.
Idea. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Charles, keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your time.
Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's
Put him back on him this round. I need you to get back out there.
ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him...
Two straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
The referee
Stay
calling for
focused.
seconds out as we get set for another round.
I need you to get back out there.
Focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just...
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. Looking to land the hook. They blocked the left there. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now, relax, relax. Good work, you think.
Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then the...
Switch on, switch on. You've been close in this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Pace, win this round back. Take away that confidence.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Get back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Let's do it.
Swing and a miss with the jab. So much firepower here. And he scores with the counter. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
How about that time counter shot? He misses with that straight left. Catch and shoot. That punch landed. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. A perfect counter lands. Misses with that uppercut. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round.
What's he doing?
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get that jab back. Just box him.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nobody home with that hook. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Misses with the straight left. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. That jab won't score. Punch caught him clean. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You don't want to trade shots. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope.
Here we go. It's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with just hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Missing with the hook. Do you believe what we are seeing? Incredible work rate. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And this fight is over.
You are right.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.